Now, welcome to today's class. Today, I want us to look at a GMAT problem, and this one is GMAT data sufficiency. Look at the question. Find the value of x and y. Now, naturally in GMAT, they will give you a question. For you to answer the question, they will give you two separate conditions. Now they will ask you, for instance, condition 1, they will give you this, and they will ask you, this condition 1, can it answer the question? If condition 1 can answer the question, it is sufficient. But if condition 1 cannot answer the question, it is not sufficient. So the same thing with the second one, and they will give you options like this. So let's start. Find the value of what? X and y. So how do you start? You take the first condition, okay? Alright. What's the first condition? It says 3x plus what? 2 is equal to what? Y plus 7. Now, can this condition answer this question? Is it possible to find the value of x and y from this condition? No, because I have two letters. And when you have two letters, it is not certain. Look at the word. It is not certain because I can't find the two together because I have one equation. So now it is not certain. This condition cannot solve because x and y are two letters and I can't have two letters in a single equation. So this one is not certain. So the answer is not sufficient. So when it is not certain, you say it is not sufficient. I think that part is clear. Look at the second one. Second question says 4x minus 12y is equal to what? 36. If you look at this question, now remember, this question has two letters as well. Now look at this condition 2. Can condition 2 find the value of x and y? No, because I have a single equation. So a single equation with two letters, x and y. It's not possible to get x and y with only a single equation. So this one too is what? Is not certain. And remember, if it's not certain, we say it is not sufficient. But let me ask you a question. What if I combine condition 1 and 2 together? What if? So let me clean it now. Watch. Let me clean it now. Let me clean this. Let me clean this. And let me clean this. Now, do you know that in mathematics, I can solve these two equations simultaneously? If I solve it simultaneously, I will get the value of x and y. That means that the only way this can make sense, the only way this one can be certain is if I solve the two of them simultaneously. So now guess what? The two of them must be worked together. So now look at this option. Now let's see the one that works. Now out of these options, you will notice that option C makes sense because it says both statements together are sufficient. And what does that mean? It means that I have to solve it simultaneously. So basically, you can see that to solve this kind of problem, both statements together can be solved simultaneously. That makes them what? Sufficient. So what's the answer now? The answer is C. So I'm going to meet you in another video. Thank you so much and bye.